I suppose this is where I should end the conversation. Goodbye. I turn off the comlink. Okay. Then I will go to Shyalu and Pachez, and I will tell them that it looks like we're pretty much a go for everything, except that if we disable the power, we're likely going to disable the elevator. So, if there's a way to get down without having to move the elevator, we could perhaps show ourselves as someone who can fix the problem. I mean, we could come up with anything on the fly. I see ourselves being able to say something along the lines of, well, now that you're in a mess, let us go downstairs and, Shyalu and I will handle it, or whatever your code name will be. Then that could get us down. I mean, I don't really care what happens to the people in the box, whatever. All we really need to do is get down to the arena and then escape.
Well, couldn't we just bring some, grapple rope or rappelling line? Just use that instead of the turbo lift? Or just throw it down to them from the lowest level of the stands and then they could just climb up? And why do we have to go down there? If there's already a prison riot, they could just come
we have to escape too. We might be locked in with them until the situation gets under control, and we don't know how long that will be, or if they will grow suspicious. It seems like it would be best if we all escaped at once. Also, I don't know how much we'll be able to take into the box with us. So unless you have some deep pockets, I don't know how we would take a rope with us.
I was assuming that you could hide it somewhere.
I might be able to if I took out my hidden weapon. But then I wouldn't have.
People are going to be in the box with us. Do they have security up there? Is it feasible that we can take control of the control?
I believe that there is security, yes. I mean, these are the most powerful and rich individuals within the exchange. I don't see them walking into a place without some sort of security at all times. Well, perhaps it would not be so taboo.
Framing us as people who can help once the power gets cut would probably be best. But we need rappelling line or something to get out of the suite once the power is cut.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, this is Star Wars. Doesn't Luke have rappelling cable in his belt? Isn't that feasible? You just have that as part of our belt?
Cable dispenser?
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah, let's just do that.
They are cheap.
Star Wars, let's just put it in our belt. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I don't think it would be terribly weird.
I'm thinking rope and a grapple hook. I'm like, how are we gonna
If
get
you've
that
got
in?
a utility belt, you've got that.
Don't mind me, I just got this giant thing of rope on my shoulder.
I swear it's for a totally legitimate purpose.
This is my imaginary friend Ropey. I don't leave home without him.
Oh dear.
That would solidify you as the weirdo in the group. Although that could be an interesting backstory. Back connection. Next character. I'll have to think of that. Yeah. Now that I think about it, why didn't I just tell Raydik to tell them that you're our bodyguard, since I assume everyone's gonna have a bodyguard. I'm gonna tell him just to put you're our bodyguard. That's what we're gonna do. Which doesn't make, you don't look like a bodyguard, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Pachez, do you have any ideas for power? You're going to be able to disable the power fairly easily. Yes.
Oh yes, yes. I have many methods to deal with the power.
Okay. Did you get anything back from Aelond?
I feel like out of character, it's going to be difficult. There's two separate power generators, and there's a mysterious water ocean down there. And
he disabled the whole spaceship. I don't doubt him anymore.
I don't need to rely on what I used then either. So
He has lots of bombs now.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure
I could probably level the facility.
I'm pretty sure Pachez is a one-man army.
Where did all of these bombs come from?
Well, they're not here yet. They're gonna be delivered.
Speaking of which, you hear
Where are they going to be
No,
delivered?
you hear a humming of a freight speeder landing at the landing platform, because as this landing is going on,
Ooh. I shuffle outside.
the equipment has arrived. It's a giant box.
Yes.
It's got a
Could you back this into the ship
binary load lifter droid comes and picks it up and starts walking it into the ship for you. Where would you like it?
Yes, right in here. Thank you very much.
Sets it down. Have a nice day.
You too.
Just hear like the mechanical thud of the droid walking out, and it takes off.
And then you just see Pachez reaching in and pulling out things and shoving them in pockets.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to keep track of weight to see if you get.
Oh yeah, I've already been doing that.
Great.
Like I've taken off a few things that I won't need as well.
Like your 15 lightsabers.
Oh, those have been off for a while. I haven't been carrying around all the lightsabers for a while.
Yeah, I feel like Lexa should carry one of those in case we need to cut through something.
Carry what?
One of the lightsabers.
Oh. Did I ever give you back your lightsaber?
I don't know, probably. I'm just gonna assume so.
Okay. Yeah, if you're willing to give up one, she'll definitely take it.
Yeah, I'll give her one. You can keep it. I have plenty.
I have a lightsaber to keep, guys! I'm not even a Jedi!
The entire party could have multiple
like
lightsabers.
Yeah, unlike Aura Singh, I don't know how to use it, so... There we go.
But you also didn't get pushed off of a cliff, so you got that going for you.
I'm not sure I can be pushed off of a cliff. I have too many things. Oh, wait.
Yeah, so depending on how much attention you're paying to Pachez and the loader droid, he's just reaching into a box and pulling out things and shoving them into his long coat and pockets.
Okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, so I apologize. I have an internal grapple gun in my body, so yeah, rope's not a problem.
Wow.
True story, everybody.
So, you basically have
If
Spider-Man.
only we had some rope somewhere that we could use to repel.
Oh
Wait, you're strong enough to carry Shyalu as well. You're strong enough to carry Shyalu.
I forget that I'm basically R2-D2. We're good. We're fine. Don't worry about it.
You're R2-D2 if he was giant and green.
Good talk. I just don't have the fire. That's it. I'm working on the jetpack part. Wait, what color is my lightsaber?
It's red. It's a Sith lightsaber. It's from one of the Sith that attacked in the apartments. But
I figured.
There's probably like one or two other lightsabers in there from other places, but most of them are from there. The vast majority.
yeah, because only like 2 broke from that whole fight.
And Pachez was like, lightsabers forever! Lightsabers for everyone!
Well, I mean, the components and the crystals, all useful materials. Also, the crystals
You should
More
have
difficulty
instead of building a
materials.
gym, or your next droid should be like a 15-armed droid that can just wield 15 lightsabers. And for now, for my full round action, I will perform 15 attacks.
No.
So
No.
much nope.
No.
Okay, well, everyone, I think this would be a great time to take our 10-minute break.
Probably.
Except you, Big, because
Yeah.
you have to stay.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch over to see what Aelond is doing after Pachez delivers the message.
Aelond is not flipping out. That's about all I can tell you.
Wait, are we taking a break?
I think it was in jest.
No.
It was a joke.
Yeah,
Wait.
I meant for the 15
He's not
minutes.
actually building a robot that has 15.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
You just take a break during the attacks because it's gonna take so long. It was a joke, Kyrad. Focus, man. You gotta keep up with us. You can't trust him in a fight. He's just gonna be totally spaced out and be like, wait, what was that doing? Oh, you just gotta multiply something. You just multiply something. He's dead.
No!
Where's the healer? Where's the healer? Oh, he just wasn't paying attention. He's gone.
You have one job!
Alright, and Bezek, did you get to send me all you wanted to? Or all you could, I should say?
Yep.
since-
Yep.
Okay. Since you rolled
Yeah.
a 1.
Oh, I rolled a 1. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't see that.
Thankfully, it was the last one I rolled. So
Okay.
So, how much did Aelond actually hear then?
all the really important stuff.
And also some complaints about, how I can do that and he doesn't know how I can do that. And it's like, okay, smuggler, there are ways. But, with that kind of knowledge, I think Aelond is trying to figure out how in the world to get all this set up. He's gonna go to Dr. What was that name? Nah?
Nah, Safé. But yeah, he just calls him Nah for short.
Yeah, he's gonna go there, check in on Kalani, make sure everything's going okay. And pardon me if the Scottish is a little off. I've been trying to reclaim it all day, or actually for the past hour, and I haven't been able to get it back completely. So it may slip a little bit more than usual.
Oh no, how terrible. It's almost like most people don't have accents. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course. Alright, yeah, he'll go to Dr. Na. How's she doing, Doc?
Well, still unconscious, but other than that, alive.
Well, that's gonna be good. Is she at least getting any better?
Well, her only symptom is unconsciousness, and she's still unconscious, so no, she's not getting better.
Did the chemicals we found last time help you out, or are the analysis done, back yet?
I haven't heard back yet.
Alright. Thank you very much, Doctor. Keep what eye you can on her.
Yeah, there's not anything else I have to do today, so once I get this chemical analysis back, maybe there's something I can do.
Alright. One question though, Doc.
Yeah.
How close is Senior Devil to the exchange? Is he here because they had a disagreement and now he's overseeing things down here so he can get back in their good graces, or is it more of He's trying to make do of a situation here, but if he could get out, he would.
I believe it's more of the second one. Has power here, and the exchange work with him because he has power down here. I don't think they especially like him, and I don't think he likes them anymore.
All right.
So, yeah, if he had an opportunity to get out of here, he probably would take it. He has the manpower to attempt it, too.
All right. That could work well. Thank you very much, Doc. If you see a chance to leave, I would suggest you take it as well.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
That's because I'm not sure how I got the information to begin with. So,
He just kind of blinks. He doesn't really have eyebrows because, he's not a human, but he's just looking at you kind of strangely. Shrugs, goes back to his data that he's looking at.
Doc, let's just say I've traveled with some very weird people lately, and it's been special. And then with that, he'll salute and walk off, and then head towards Senor Devil.
Alright. He's up yonder.
Okay, wherever up yonder is.
Yonder.
More yonder.
Yonder.
He's over yonder there. Yeah, Kyrath, pretty much.
Yes.
Alright, he'll step forward. My good...
Well, Aelond.
Hello. How are you doing on this fine afternoon?
Well, let's see. Miga's dead. Got a good show last night. I'd say I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
Feeling about like the entire world is going to blow up any second. But that's a regular Thursday for me, so...
What, you planning to blow this joint? Or just blow everything up?
What if I were to suggest that if an opportunity for a distraction came up, how willing would you be to vacate the premises?
Well, vacating the premises is one thing. Aiding in the vacating of the premises being a possibility, well, that's going to require some more details. And also, keep your voice down. Other people get wind of this, there's always people looking to get out of here. If you really have a plan in motion, it might be best to keep it to us.
For sure. I'm not sure it's actually a plan, but it's a 4-foot-tall kill.
He turns to his place. Oh! It's not actually. It's a kill. It's not a plan. You see? That means just tell anybody you want. Yeah, that makes sense. No details. Why are you telling me this? I know we kind of had a thing where you helped me out. We're kind of friends, I guess, in the sense of the word. Although, Triani kind of. Well, she shouldn't have jumped into that fight. It wasn't her fight. Well, she made it out, I guess. She learned her lesson. But what are you coming to? Why are you telling me?
Well, because I have a few friends who are, and I've gotten close to them, physically close, so that nobody can hear us, and basically stage whispering. Well, I have a few friends who have figured out how to contact me, and they know about you and want to extend a hand of friendship, shall we say, and helping all of us vacate the premises, as it were, including yourself.
So let me get this straight. The guy who comes in here with Jedi, his friends, quote unquote, want to help me, Devil. Let me just... You're gonna have to give me some more details than that. You obviously want something, not just, oh, we're escaping. Let's take good old Devil. Does it look like this face was born yesterday, Aelond?
No, looks like it was born 2 weeks ago. But you look good because of it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, so, details? What do you need my men to do?
Well, I'm not 100% sure on the details. Let me double check what was sent to me.
Yep, this
Let me double check my memory here for a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. Hang on a second, guys.
It sounds like one of our plans. I don't 100% know the details, but we are escaping.
Pretty
Well, I
much.
mean, he's correct.
It's like the TV show Prison Break, except without the main character in the prison, and nobody knows what's happening.
If you check in for me a week from now, I guarantee we'll be escaped. I don't know exactly how we will have
Pretty
escaped,
much.
but don't worry.
But we're the PCs, so we're gonna get out of here.
Okay,
The GM seems to have very conveniently lined us up with this control suite that controls everything, and then 2 power generators that can be shut down, and a person who has enough manpower to apparently break out of the prison all by himself. So we're definitely gonna escape.
Trust
Pretty
us,
much.
man. Just trust us.
Nothing will go wrong at all. Everything will work so well.
well, my friend, here's the thing. I have, again, these friends who, they wish to break me out. And Kalani as well. And they have managed to contact me. Letting me know that they have radiation grenades, capacity to drain out the generators, and I do believe they need you to see about creating a distraction, and we'll see about making sure you get on the elevator out of here.
If they're draining the generators, the elevators aren't gonna work.
I'm not sure of what they've got planned. That's why I said it's a kill, a 4-foot-tall kill, because he's, well, let me put it to you this way. Have you ever heard of one of them one of them Sith destroyers? One of the big ones?
Yeah.
He drained out their power core single-handedly.
Look, I mean, you could just blow them up with the grenades. I don't care how you're taking out the power, but what's the plan after you cut the power? And when do you want the distraction to happen? Before you cut the power? After you cut the power? It's gonna be pitch black in here.
My friends did not tell me that.
Oh, great. Oh, you know when he's saying it wasn't a plan. He is right. It wasn't a plan. Oh, look at... Oh, all right. So,
That's why I said I have a 4-foot-tall kill.
again, so, when is it? The timing is kind of an important detail here, my friend. When?
All right. I'm assuming he told me 2 days, so I'm assuming tomorrow night. Because
During the fight. Okay. A little bit clear.
Yes, during the fight.
It still doesn't tell me.
That's about all I got was during the fight. We need to get you to stage a riot, major distraction.
Well, see, that's going to require the force field to go down, so I'm assuming your friends have some way to get into the suite.
No,
So,
my
I'm going to
friends,
assume my cue to start the riot would be the shields going down. Hopefully they get the shields down before they cut the power so we can see what we're doing. See if Tham can get us some lights. But if he can't, it's going to be... Well, it's going to cause a riot all by itself, especially if there's some creature in the arena.
Oh, that's what I was thinking as well. I also have a feeling that there might be something going on that he didn't say, but I would also warn caution. I'm not sure what's going on, but anytime you have a kill break into your mind and start speaking sentences, you want to shut him out. How about that? But the plan is during the next fight, be set to cause a distraction as big as we can. We'll see if we can get as many as we can out of here.
Yeah, with the powers cut, I was going to walk one by one up the ladders and the turbo lifts. That's going to take a while.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So, the less people that know about the escape and more about the riot, the better chance you and I have of getting out.
All right.
Feel me?
Yes. That's why so far I've only told you, so.
Well, I appreciate the gesture. Now, if this somehow miraculously happens, well, I'd be a fool to pass up such an opportunity, wouldn't I?
Well, that's what I was thinking, is that you'd at least take this at minimum as heads up of what's coming so that you could expedite your journey in this particular location. And at worst, you might have told people something else that they that didn't happen, and in which case they still get a good fight.
Now, just to be clear, you pull anything, try to double cross me, leave me here, you're dead. I don't care what I have to do. When I want to kill someone, they die. Just ask Miga.
I'll put it this way, lad. If I've made an agreement with you, I will fulfill it. And with that, he'll extend his hand and say, I promise to get you out of here alive.
Takes his clawed hand, shakes her once, very firmly. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Very well then.
Well, got some planning to do. Hey, you. Go ask Sam if he can get us some lights. Oh, yeah, right away. Yeah, sure, I can do that. And someone goes running up towards Sam.
Thank you very much. Hopefully we can see a better sights in just a few days.
Yeah, well, let's just not say anything else to each other, okay? You told me what you know.
Oh, yeah.
I doubt you're gonna learn, unless you learn something important. No one arouse suspicion. So,
for sure.
Just go lay down, look worried for your friend in the tank. The normal, I'm stuck in a prison with a bunch of criminals look.
Oh, that I will. Before I leave, you don't happen to have a spare power pack, do you?
Well.
Just a spare one. It could help us in a few days.
I have a spare. I have a spare. I think I might. But, also, the less shots you have, the less chance you have of double-crossing me. So, let's say I'll bring some with me. You want the extra ammo, you find me when this plan starts happening. I'll hook you up.
That works just fine. Just fine with me.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. You have a good day. I'm going to go check in on my friend.
Yeah, he's kind of already turned away from you. He's picking something out of his teeth with his claws.
Alright. You have a good day now. And he'll turn around and wave. And meander his way back over to the Colto tank. AKA, I'm scrolling down and moving my character as far as I can, according to the scroll wheel.
You just gotta zoom out really far and then try and pinpoint the precise location on a giant map where you want to put them.
Yeah, I zoom out too far, I'm not going to be able to see my character.
Shh. See the character? Who needs that? Alright, yeah, make your way back over to the Koto tank. Jerec kind of has like a worried look on her face. So, why did you go talk to Devil?
There was a few things I had to plan, see if I couldn't get a few things in motion to take care of a few things. I had some info come in that I had to double check and confirm about.
Oh, that really clears that up, thanks.
Of course, it's clear as mud. Let's just say, if you can, try to stick close to me in the next couple of days.
She just kind of like taps her head like, I think I know what you're saying. It doesn't say anything. She turns back to Kalani and just like watching to see if anybody's coming up to her, like kind of guarding her.
And then Aelond will tap on the glass. Kalani, wake up, lass. We've got stuff to do. Besides, Pachez is rummaging through your stuff on the ship.
Out of character, what stuff? all the stuff I had was on me and is now gone because they're captured.
Being a Jedi.
Valid question.
You have to live like a vagabond your whole life.
The question was so perplexing that it woke Kalani up. Kalani's like, that's impossible. He's not rummaging in my stuff. I don't have any stuff.
It did not wake her up.
Darn.
Yeah, Eagle, Kalani is still having like dreams with like creepy dark figures all over the place.
Yay, more creepy dark figures.
Yay! Yay, Sith poison!
Though.
Alright. Anything else you want to do, Aelond, before I jump back to the great master planners?
Waltz out and open front door.
There is not one, so you can't do that. Unfortunately.
We're so great at this, guys. Like, our plans are so awesome.
No.
I mean, it was designed to have ways to do it, but nothing that was like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, so...
I think ours is the greatest plan ever.
No.
Maybe not as great as getting all of the Sith to turn on their masters. That was pretty great.
That was pretty great, but that wasn't a plan. That was like, oh crap, what are we going to do now?
Holding lemons hostage.
But right now is when I
That's a
want...
good point. New plan. Call Ariel.
Oh, yeah. I would not be. She would be here. She'd up for that.
Yeah, Jerec would love that. And stop a criminal organization, he'd help you lift up the entire floor because he could.
You can try and contact him if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Well, that sounds like a thing that Shyalu came up with, so I guess it would have to be him. But he never met them.
Shyalu doesn't actually know the way out.
Yeah, he never really met them. They left with Del and Ajak
And
to go
Lexa's
find their
never
brother.
met them.
Yeah.
Can we please say that someone comes up with the idea?
That
Pachez?
would have to be Pachez.
Jerec hasn't leveled.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
0% going to happen.
Oh, well, I was thinking
Takaya
plans.
first. He's gonna call Takaya before he calls Ariel.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I almost thought we had a chance there. You ripped it away.
Oh no, Takaya will show up. Yeah, I brought all the Sith. What's this problem? What you need?
Kill them all.
Oh, okay, no problem. Right here. Ready to go.
I think she's a little under level right now.
You don't keep her leveled? What's wrong with you?
She hasn't been doing anything that warrants leveling.
I protest. As the creator of that character, she's doing things.
Actually, you don't know what she's doing. I know what she's doing.
It should be whatever she's doing is enough to that.
And your mic cuts off.
Yeah, running a whole colony of Sith has to be worth like political XP at least.
Well, but Ramai's kind of running it, so he gets that XP.
Yeah, and
So
who's his chief
so-
general?
Yeah, they're in the same party. They clearly share XP.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a general. She's protecting stuff.
Stuff.
You haven't talked to them since Rhys Tyran got killed.
Well,
That's true.
Kind
That's
of,
Which is like a week and a half ago.
Your
Yeah.
buddy died. Nothing else.
well, yeah, that's because, the ones who have direct communication with them have been locked away in the GM closet for a while.
Okay, back to us wacky people. Yeah, so I contact Raydik again. I tell him we want Shyalu to be a bodyguard for us. And what else was it? Oh, that Pachez is gonna shut down the power and we're gonna figure out a way to get down without the elevator. Right, that's all he wanted to know for the. That's enough details, right? For our plans.
He'll also
I feel
offer
like we conveniently
a
got
speeder to
invited to the
escape.
sweep where everything can be controlled from. I feel like we should make use of that.
Okay, you remember what I was talking
Except that
about?
there's
How
gonna be a lot
our
of
last
people
plan
with
was amazing.
bodyguards.
Remember how our last plan was amazing because we didn't plan it and it just happened? That's kind of what I am hoping for when we get to the elevator. We'll get there, we'll be like, oh, this is what we'll do. I think it works best for us when we do this.
Oh yeah. So it's
Remember
because
what
he's
that
unloading
was.
stuff
It makes
into
it
his,
makes as much sense as just about anything in this game.
It's because he's pulling stuff out of the box and putting it in his trench coat. He turns to Lexa and asks, "Can you conceal weapons?"
I can conceal one weapon. Has to be small.
Kaz hand holds out a radiation grenade.
Lexa takes
Yeah, what
it.
kind of radiation are these radiation grenades based off of exactly?
They cause the radiation.
Oh, never mind. I have
Irradiation
fortified body. I'm
condition.
immune to radiation. Never mind.
Oh, that's.
I'm an
that's
android,
great.
so I'm immune to radiation as well. So this is great for us. I'll keep that.
Yeah, you can just hold it.
Everyone else will just die from radiation.
It's amazing.
Wait,
You have
Raydik's
such an illegal
Raydik's
device.
immune
I'll keep
too.
this. I will switch this. I will switch
Yeah,
out
new
Whisperer
plan.
for the
We can
radiation
pull,
grenade and put that in my leg
If you-
compartment.
If you want the rules, they're on page 39 of Galaxy at War.
Thank you. I am going to look that up so I know what's happening.
Oh, it's a nasty grenade.
Why
I
should
mean,
he do
I
this?
figured.
Because he's holding a thermal detonator. Beep, beep.
And he's got it detonated inside the turbo lift.
Well, I have 2 thermal detonators actually, but
See, but if you start using grenades and the control suite, it probably would, damage things. It's not very big.
Yeah, we can just blackmail them all with radiation grenades.
you just pull the pin and hold it and say, "Do what we say," or everyone dies.
Yeah, and then I will see. I still want to bring in like an actual weapon, so maybe I can hide the dagger somewhere else on my body.
Well, are the bodyguards? I'm assuming the bodyguards are allowed to bring weapons for bodyguarding purposes.
Yeah,
so can't I just
yeah, but
bring
you
weapons?
don't have. Do you have a weapon?
Yeah, so you can just. Yeah, I have my Sani short staff, but you can just give me your other weapons.
You want to be my bag of holding again? Dump everything on you
The
again?
manta claws.
No,
I don't think
not.
they'd let you take the radiation grenade, even if it was on.
Well, I
a
should have the
bodyguard.
radiation
Yeah,
Well,
that's why you
yeah,
need it.
yeah.
That needs to stay hidden in my leg, where it should be.
Do you have like radiation shielding? Does it give off a radiation signature?
I'm immune to radiation.
What book is it in?
Yeah, but I just mean like for hiding.
Galaxy
in the
at
secret
War?
compartment. I don't. What page was
Well,
that?
I wouldn't think it
39?
would give off radiation.
Or
I need to read the rules. Okay. Banned, I'm going to read it out loud because this is great. Banned by all but the most depraved or desperate armies, the radiation grenade releases a cloud of radioactive particles that sicken any character unfortunate enough to be exposed to them. The radiation grenade explodes in a burst of light smoke, affecting everything within the 2-square burst radius. The grenade detonates on contact after it is thrown, dealing damage in the same round it is hurled. When you make an area attack with the radiation grenade, you make a single attack roll. Okay, never mind. That's just details. Whatever. Hit, take full damage. The target also takes the effect of exposure to radiation. The radiation grenade is treated as a moderate radiation for the purposes of damage and injury checks. I'll have to go to the core rulebook to figure out how much damage that is. That's annoying.
Well, no, you don't. I'll scroll down a bit. It's 3d8 plus the effects of whatever being moderately irradiated.
That's why I needed to look up in the core rulebook is the radiation rules. All right, now a good thing to that I need to...
Moderate radiation is 4d6
per
with
turn.
a DC of 20
Per turn. What page is it on?
Yes.
Page 255, which is 263 of the PDF.
Truly a dastardly weapon.
Round, you have to make an attack roll against the target's fortitude defense. Otherwise, you can shrug off the radiation.
Okay, so it's an attack.
I'm gonna die.
The radiation's attack bonus, okay. Versus the fortitude defense. Oh, so if you're high level, radiation is nothing. Because it has to like roll a nat 20 in order to actually hit. Ah, that's nothing. We're fine.
That's stupid.
I feel like the rules should be adjusted for close quarters.
Like a 1d20 plus 2? Like...
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it the same attack bonus that Pachez has for that, because that's kind of sad.
Okay.
Anyway.
Don't worry, radiation. I'm
radiation.
so fortified. This radiation just doesn't even affect me. It's
But,
fine.
I mean, it also happens every single round, so every 6 seconds, so, I mean, radiation does take a while to kill people, unless it's, like, crazy radiation.
I think the threat of radiation probably is enough for most.
I feel like you'd be like, here, I'm going to make you have radiation.
Oh, wait, no, but it says... Each round a creature is exposed to radiation. But I don't think that might be different than the grenade. I feel like the grenade just automatically gives them radiation. Because it says if the result hits, they move -1 persistent step on the condition track. But that's what the grenade already does. If it hits you.
The grenade moves down on the condition track? I didn't see that. Well, that's because that would be the first round, and then every round after that they would take radiation damage. And I think it would move down persistence on the track, the condition track, every time it successfully hit.
Considering its description of what it does, it coats them in radioactive particles. So
yeah, they would have radiation poisoning. Yeah. It's not like, it's a persistent condition, so I would say that they continue to take damage every round.
No one should give you a hug if you are in that.
Fails, the target shrugs off the radiation. Otherwise, they move -1 persistent.
Yeah, I'm going to rule that. That just means for that turn they don't take any damage or move down the condition track. But it's like they have radiation poisoning.
Yeah, I've seen that episode of Stargate. Daniel's death of radiation is not fun. Those people are definitely going to be scared when we bring that grenade out.
But also they have Colta, which might be able to treat it.
In the elevator? We're stuck. If the power goes off and we're stuck in an elevator, that's going to be useful. Again.
I mean, just the base damage from 3d8 might kill a lot of them.
Again, improvisation's our friend. We'll be fine.
Is there going to be food served in this, like, suite that Lexa could just secretly put the radiation into the food? And they'd be like, hey, you guys all have radiation poisoning. Know who can heal that? Yeah, Shyalu. So you better do what we say, otherwise we're not going to cure your radiation.
I could dismantle...
I feel like Shyalu would not go for that. Shyalu would 100% not agree with that.
That was out of
character. Shyalu would be like, wait, what? You just gave them all radiation poisoning? What?
So I could dismantle one of the grenades and give you the powder.
I think the suggestion alone, out of character. Who said that again?
Is Del giving this? Is Ajax and Del making this plan? Because they would go for that. That's a great plan.
Who even said that? I was trying to parse the rules there.
Kyrath
Out of
said it.
character.
In character, that would be an Ajax clan.
Yeah, does I almost feel like that, even if that one was out of character, that almost deserves darkside points.
But he knows he would do it, so no.
Alright, are we gonna get to this plan before tomorrow, next week? Actually
Okay, so
start working on it.
Kyrath as the player gets darkside points.
It's not the worst thing I've heard someone say, to be honest, in a campaign.
Yeah, I can think of some of the things you've told us about.
Dissected people and sold their body parts for money on the black market.
I heard that got leaked. Oops. That's not a story I was going to share. In my
I missed what you
defense,
said.
he was already dead, and they offered us money, which I pocketed as well. I gave some to my crony, but that was it.
What's going on?
I know accepting a bribe is illegal, officer, but they offered me the money.
And not only that, officer, but
sir,
here's a
that's
little
what
for
a
you.
bribe is.
Sir, you're the mortician. You can't just go selling body parts to people.
He wasn't using them.
Side note, that was part of the plot of a book by Michael Crichton I was reading.
Okay, so we should probably start getting to rolls and stuff. It's
Yes.
going to be a lot.
Doesn't really.
No, but there's no way we're gonna make it
I
through
think
the
we
whole
can
thing
probably
now.
just skip to the part where
We might finish
going terribly
my
wrong.
prep.
Let's
I am ashamed of all of you.
Yes. Okay. So Pachez, are you gonna go with them, like cloaked into the center area, or what are you doing? Because I know what you want to do with the elevators.
My stuff starts long before they head in there.
Okay, so Pachez is leaving without everybody else. So are you just gonna walk out? Or are you gonna try and sneak out? Or are you just gonna confuse everybody? How's that gonna look?
Well, I probably tell everyone that the next day, the day before the day where the fight happens, that Pachez is going to go out and scout out the area and see what external security is like. So like just sort of stealthily sneak around the vicinity of the facility and see what getting in there is going to be like.
Okay, give me. So this is currently the day before the fight, so that would be the
Yeah.
same. So give me a stealth check and a perception check.
I will be using the stealth field generator.
Wow, it's a good thing you get to roll
Yep.
with advantage.
I think the stealth field generator also adds a +5, which I didn't add in, but I'll set that aside. And a perception. That's not bad.
I was real confused. I was going to roll perception, and then I saw that it had like a -2 bonus to it. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, it's just the last time I used them, someone got knocked unconscious, so they were helpless, and it had a minus a lot.
We'd like to knock them all unconscious.
That's a pretty terrible roll. Yeah, I'd say you are stealthily hidden. Wow, we bad spotted you. Wow, that was just sad.
That's like a 45 to 10.
They see their foot.
They're very
They're not
aware.
sure if they see their foot.
He's on a call with his
question-
ex-wife. It's very traumatic.
Yeah, so you scout out the area. There's it's like in a shipping district. There's some, so all the entrances are in warehouses that are just like regular warehouses. including the center one, and there's some people that look like guards walking around, but it's not crazy amount of guards.
I see. Okay. So, I think I know the gist of my plan on the day of. I'm going to be heading there a few hours ahead of time to start prepping things.
Okie dokie. What are you doing on the day of?
Okay, so with each elevator, it's going to involve going in cloaked, phasing through the elevator door onto the ladder, planting detonite on the cables at the top. The winch.
Turbo lifts aren't run by winches. They're kind of like powered by repulsor lifts.
Well, then I'll destroy the repulsors wherever the repulsors are. I will put some detonite and a remote detonator on them.
Okay. So yeah, when you get there, you do notice some people going in and out of into the elevators. It's not a super steady stream, but there are people going in.
Yeah, so I'll wait until it depends on where the repulsors are located. Are they on the elevators? Or are they in the shaft?
I think they're on the elevators.